Hi, it's Joshua, and it is just about 5 p.m. I don't even know what day it is. Date, July 18. And I felt guided. Well, actually, it was whispered in my ear, like consistently. And I finally listened to that inner voice to share this message in this video with you. So first of all, thank you for receiving this message. May it be received with love, with compassion, with gentleness and ease. Humanity is going through what is considered an awakening process. It's moving from the third dimensional thinking of lack, limitation, suffer, pain, slavery, competition, into that of the fifth dimension and beyond, which is that of love, compassion, flow, ease, teamwork, cooperation. Beautiful words. You could almost tune into your bodies and feel the difference between the first set of words, where the body's almost contracting and like you're smaller or you want to fight it, and the second set of words, which is light. So this is how you know if something is true for you. When I share something with you, please do not just take my word for it. Tune into your heart space and ask, does this feel light? Does this feel easy? And if the answer is yes, if it feels expansive and fun and freeing, then that may be considered your truth. And if it feels heavy, dense, contracted, like, oh, blah, then that is most likely considered an untruth for you. So if I say, again, safe space here, guys, if I say, you're stupid, you're an idiot, why would you do such a stupid thing? Can you feel how you want to fight or flight? Uncreate all of that. That just felt really heavy for the moment. Now if I said, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're so great to speak with and to be around. You're very talented, by the way. Now, it may feel a little heavy in the moment, and then you can ask yourself, then what beliefs are protecting me from feeling that? And again, this is something that I share with people. So the main reason of this video is because I have been receiving some feedback about slandering going on, and about myself and the other person who is assisting me with this journey. So first, let's express what this journey is, and then we can express the second part, which is to express the slandering part. As I mentioned before, humanity is moving from a third dimensional reality to the fifth and beyond. As a whole, global consciousness is learning how to raise their vibrations in order to receive clear guidance from their inner truth and from all of the non-physical beings that are assisting in their process, to bring them from lack and limitation to one of abundance, joy. It's almost as if you would say living in your promised land, or what I would consider creating your piece of heaven on earth. So, this journey that the angels have asked me to be a part of, now that I am vibrating at a very high level, that I could hear clear guidance, now that I love everybody unconditionally and have peace in my heart under all conditions, except for, of course, the human experience, moving through emotions and everything else. But when I hear about stories all over the world, the majority of me says, yes, this is okay because it's part of the divine plan. There's something bigger going on that you're not yet aware of. So they've asked me to assist others because I have struggled most of my life. I have lived in pain, agony, anger, suffer, rage most of my life. To come from a place of pure rage and depression and suicidal to one of pure love and peace for all and joy most times. Even when I'm angry, the vibrations of the vehicle are still so high that it allows love to move through and break up old energy. Now, before I continue, please understand, I'm not any better than anyone. I'm not any worse. My role's not more important. It's just a different role. We're all in this together. Okay? So the Creator and the angels have asked me to assist others in sharing my story. And the angels, masters, and other non-physical beings, because of where I'm vibrating, are able to move through me and the other person who's working with me. And we are building a support group that is assisting people from where they are to where they're looking to be, living in a life of lack and limitation to one of abundance, of ease, of joy, of love, of passion, of purpose, creating their heaven on earth. Because I have created my heaven on earth in my own way, I am offering it to others because I've understood, I've been through the gamut of the human experience. So, when I was guided to share my experience with others and assist them on their path and not even ask money for it, I said, God, since the end of 2010, I believe, I have been saying every day, God, use me as a tool of your love, your light. Work with me and through me for the highest good of all. My intentions are that of pure love. And when pure love, or any form of love, or let's just call it light, when any light shines on a dark area, the dark area in some ways disappears. But in this human experience, anytime you raise your vibrations and you allow more light to move through, it brings up all of the energies that are unlike itself, again, in layers for the highest good. So, when I work with somebody, when I connect with somebody, when I'm in someone's presence, and let's say, for instance, there's more light that shines on their life or their purpose or anything, it's going to bring up old thought patterns. And most of my life, people have been blaming me for things. And I always thought there was something wrong with me. But what was really happening was they were blaming me because once I entered their life, these old things came up for healing. And I now understand. And Deepak Chopra taught me something very powerful a few years ago. When somebody says something expansive and light about me, I embrace it. And when somebody says something very constrictive and third dimensional and very old, dense energy, I embrace it. And I heal that part of me because I accept full responsibility for what shows up in my life. So there is a small group of people that I am guided to connect with on a regular basis. And this journey and this support group is creating a 90-day journey. And again, it's different for each person. Some people, they'll reach it in 60, some people, they'll reach it in 120. Irregardless, it's a journey to show them how to manifest their goals, how to move from a third dimensional thinking to the fifth and beyond. And I am not asking a penny in return. Now, my friend, because there is a vehicle that this system is involved with, it does have some money. But here's the important part. If I can assist someone on their journey, is it fair to have an exchange of service? Absolutely. But they're not paying my friend directly. They're paying a company to receive a health product that is allowing their body to return to its natural state of well-being. They're feeding their body healthy nutrition. So they're not paying me. They're not paying my friend. They're investing in themselves in nutrition so that their body can be fueled for this new way of thinking and living. And my friend and I are guiding them with our personal experiences, with raising their vibrations, with assisting the old thought patterns, and bringing through non-physical beings to communicate with them directly so that they can be guided on their path. And for some, for most, requires very intense healing. Because by joining this new way of life, by joining this system, it is going to bring back all of the old patterns, not just from this lifetime, but from all lifetimes. Most of you aren't even aware of the old thought patterns from other lives that are preventing you from creating your heaven on earth. So, I have mentioned and in some ways warned anybody who joins this support group. It will be very challenging, very painful at times. It will only be for your highest and best good. We are always and only coming from a place of love and light. And this is why it's important to have a support group, because this is the healing unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Because this system is unlike anything humanity's ever experienced before. So, when somebody joins our team, they understand they're investing in a health product that is going to assist their body returning to its natural state of well-being. And it's going to fuel their body and their mind for this new way of thinking and living. And the role of my friend and I is to guide them and to fuel their vision consistently. So this morning, I received 1, 2, and other people have told me that there was a beautiful child of God, child of light, child of love, that is spreading words and thoughts of me saying certain titles, saying to watch out and saying different things, and this is okay. First thing I want to say is to this beautiful soul, I still love you. And I understand because I've been there. And it's so easy to blame other people. It's so easy to look outwards instead of inwards. And there's no judgment at all on my end. I still love you just as much as you're my best friend. In fact, you're showing me how to connect with others, which I'll explain in a moment, for their healing as well. So the first thing I want to say is, I bless you on your journey. You are completely guided and provided every step of the way. When you're ready, in this lifetime, or when you return back to spirit, return to source, the healing will take place. Thank you for the role you played in my life. And thank you for allowing me to show up in your way, in your journey, the way that was. So now that I have shown you how to take responsibility and how to truly love and let go, there have been people who have been shaken by this and saying, Joshua, some people are asking, is this true? Other people are saying, this can't be true, not the way that my life has been since you've been in it. Or they receive clear guidance of who I am in their life or showing up in this world in many forms. So for everyone, if this is bringing up anything in you, especially the people that have already contacted me, this is a chance to forgive. This is a chance to love that being and yourself. And this is a chance to let go of that story. Because as each person heals, each person on the planet heals, more of God's light moves through this physical plane, which brings up more old stuff to be transmuted, healed, and returned back to source. So in the bigger picture, it's all unfolding divinely. In the human experience, maybe you can thank this person. Thank you for showing me how to act differently. Thank you for showing me how to tune into myself and ask, is Joshua right for me and right for me in this point in my journey? And thank you for allowing me to forgive, to love, and to let go of my old stories, thought patterns, and old energies. Hello, dear children of light. We are a collective group of beings, mostly in non-physical form, that work with and through Joshua for the highest good of all, bringing truth to those who are ready to receive it. If you tune into your heart space now, notice if you are accepting these words and energies, or if you are resisting them. We are simply reminding what our channel has shared with you just now. It is important for each and every being in human form to tune into their heart space and to ask if this is their truth or if this is the truth that they would like to have now. You see, dear children, humanity is moving through a very difficult process right now of duality. It is at a great split, if you will. Some are moving very quickly to the light. Some are choosing back and forth like a pendulum. And some are fighting this light. And others are running from this light. Many souls have decided before this incarnation they would not ascend in this lifetime. They would simply carry out a role to assist the greatest plan for humanity. This is why Joshua is so clear on unconditional love. Because even if he is unaware in the moment why a certain situation is happening, he knows it is happening for the highest good of all. His mission and vision on the planet is to be the example of unconditional love, of God's love and light for all. He reminds others through his own experiences how to move from the dense third-dimensional reality to the fifth and beyond. If you are still watching this video, we ask you to connect with us now and hear our messages. From this vibration, you are tuning in more to your truth. We are washing away with your permission all of the old thought patterns and energies that no longer serve in an ease and graceful way. We ask you to send love, peace, compassion, and forgiveness to yourself. And by doing so, it is felt throughout the world. For each individual being has its own vibration, frequency, tune, and there is also a vibration for a collective consciousness of humanity. So by feeling and sending yourself this love, peace, compassion, and forgiveness, it is raising the vibrations of the entire collective of the planet. We thank you for receiving our love, dear children of light. We will continue to work with each and every one of you in the background, and at any moment you may ask us to assist you, and we most certainly will, whether it is through Joshua or through other means for your highest and best good. We always connect with you through the most open channels. Blessings to you all. Thank you. Thank you for receiving these messages. I love all of you and each and every one of you. Until next time, I send you beautiful healing light and love and a rainbow kiss.